Today we go over the official title of Luke Skywalker's new power in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. So as you all know, toward the end of this movie, when he's facing his nephew Kylo Ren on the planet Crate, we witness his amazing power in which he's able to project a double of himself before he vanishes in front of Kylo Ren, revealing that it was all a trick to buy the Resistance enough time to escape on the Falcon and the planet Crate. So what's really interesting about all of this is that a lot of us have been coming up with names of this power here and there. One of the big popular names that we have been calling it is, of course, Force Projection, which to me sounds pretty cool. However, director RIAN recently took over to Twitter to show that he cherry-picked from a Legends book called Star Wars The Jedi Path. Now, it is a Legends book, and he did indeed cherry-pick from it, and in that book, it explains the same exact power and gives us two different titles of that very given power in that book. So this is what Rian Johnson put on his Twitter, and it states this: Doppelganger, or if I'm pronouncing this correctly, or Simulfatoris, permits a Jedi to create a short-lived duplicate of himself or herself, or an external object that is visually indistinguishable from the real item. Those who have perfected this ability can create phantoms of any person of their choosing, or trick an enemy into seeing more objects, such as droids that are actually present. Now, what's really interesting about that is, of course, yes, doppelganger, right? The definition of doppelganger is an apparition or a double of oneself. And the other one, I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. This is the more advanced, way of saying it. Simulfatoris or Simulfuturist, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, but that's how it's spelt right there. So doppelganger, or that word that I just stated, is indeed the name of Luke Skywalker's Force Projection. And as it says in the Jedi Path book that Rian Johnson cherry-picked from, alright, so these Force projections are only able to be projected for a short duration of time. So that in itself makes a lot of sense, because Luke Skywalker probably knew going into the Battle of Crate between, of course, the First Order and the Resistance while they are inside of that base, I believe he knew he had limited time to face his nephew and to have a nice reunion with his sister, General Leia. So overall, guys, I really do like the power. I just wish that Luke Skywalker actually clashed his lightsaber in some way, shape, or form with Kylo Ren in that battle, but of course it seems as so that he couldn't do that, because if Kylo Ren were to do that, or if Luke Skywalker were to even try doing that, his trick would have been revealed too early. It would have been premature, and he would have went right through his own nephew. So, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of that in on the comment section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.